love stand-up comedy.
It's nice to see that you're doing well.
Welcome to the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for a limited time for only $19.99 a year. Laugh Lounge. Let's laugh together.
Fruitcake, all right, 185 fruitcakes.
185 fruitcakes walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, we're closed. And the fruitcakes were like, we're just gonna sit around a while and rot. Close enough.
185 fruitcakes walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And 185 fruitcakes say, nobody wants us anywhere.
185 fruitcakes walk into a bar, bartender says we're closed. And they say, that's okay, because every time we come here, you keep raising the prices.
185 fruitcakes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And the fruitcakes say, well, ain't that a peach?
184 fruitcakes walk into a bar. The bartender says we're closed. Just then a brick comes through the window and they say, no, he's with us.
185 fruitcakes walk into a bar and the bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And they're like, but we heard you were out of maraschino cherries.
185 fruitcakes walk into the bar. The bartender says we're closed. And so the fruitcakes say, that's okay, we'll go get baked outside.
Why don't you know what? Go ahead and open a present. Go ahead. We won't wait till tomorrow. Just go ahead and open that one. Yes, perfect. Do you like it?
It's a calculator.
Yeah, it's you know, maths are not your strongest subject. But I've been watching these documentaries about getting women and girls into science and maths, and I think that you have a lot of maybe possibly potential.
That's right. Women can do math too. A 10-piece documentary.
I'm worried about this, but enter song along, Bill.
Math doesn't know a gender. You don't need a sex to calculate. Anyone can know that if you take 6 and add 2 to it, it becomes 8. Math doesn't know a sine, or cosine, or tangent, or secant. But what you find when you use your calculator, you find math in your heart. The math of the heart, the math of the heart. 2 plus 2, the math of the heart. It beats 4 unless you're using base 2, and then it would be binary. 1, 0, 0.
Gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Ben Harkin.
That feels nice. I like that. Guys, I like Little Caesars pizza. I like them because they're not trying to compete. Like, all the other corporate pizza chains are trying really hard to tell me that their shit is gold. Like, it's like better ingredients, a better pizza, Papa John's. And Little Caesar's just like, hey, it's just pizza. How much are we gonna pay for that guy's pizza? Who's got money for that? No, don't buy the Domino's Pizza pizza. You bite into it, and wow, look, there's another little pizza inside of it. Wow, so creative. Little Caesars doesn't do any of that. They're just like, hey, every building that is a Little Caesars now, that building used to be a dry cleaner. It was like, no, I'm not gonna bring it to you. No, you come to me, you meet me at Little Caesars, you pick up your pizza here, but also you can't eat it here. I don't care where you eat it. You can eat it in your car. They don't have any tables at Little Caesars. Little Caesars didn't, like, give up on selling pizza. They just took the concept of giving up and blew it up into, like, a business model. Just started kicking people out. It was like, no, we can keep one chair so you can wait for your pizza, but you better not eat in that chair. Now that's for who's next. I went into like a Little Caesars pizza the other day, and the girl behind the counter, I guess she was like 17 years old. She had like a lot of bracelets on her wrist. I'm like, okay, you look like you're 17. But then when I looked her in the eyes, I could tell she's probably actually just been like dead for centuries. I was like, hey, can I get like a large cheese pizza? And she was very professional, very polite. She was like, we actually only have one size of pizza here at Little Caesars. I like how she worked the name into it. It was very professional, very polite. I think what she meant to say was, do you know where the fuck you are right now? You want like different sizes of pizza? We have one pizza pan in the back. If you haven't noticed, like we make the breadsticks in that thing too. Like we keep the pan right next to the cup. The cup says sauce, and guess what? That's how much sauce goes on all of the pizza. Like we don't break the code on that one. I think that if like they have to adhere to like a strict, rigid structure at Little Caesars because like if 100 Little Caesars employees were like, hey, my friend's coming in, I'm gonna put a little bit extra cheese on the pizza. If like 100 of them did that in the same afternoon, just the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. Nobody works at Little Caesars anymore. I like Little Caesars pizza. Because they're like, hey, if you want a pizza for $5, which is a bargain, guess what? It's done. It's been done for like 2 hours, so do you still want it or not? It's like that's the last honest sales pitch. All right, you guys have been very cool. Thank you so much.
They said it couldn't be done.
Sure, 420 is a holiday all about weed, but if you're an edgy middle school student, you know it's also Hitler's birthday. And with the rise of hate groups and actual Nazis, it's important to remember the terrible atrocities this horrible dictator has committed. I, of course, am talking about the fact that Hitler was a shitty painter.
Yeah.
And I can say this, I have an art history degree. Normally, I lie and tell people I dropped out, which is somehow less embarrassing. But what I'm saying is I'm qualified to speak on the subject, and Hitler was a shitty painter. He was awful. Not only was he rejected from art school twice, his paintings were described as his teachers as grim and devoid of life, and a real fucking bummer by everyone else.
That's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Thank you, Jay. I mean, just look at this painting. Look at this reject of a Stephen King backdrop. It looks like an I Spy painting where you're trying to find where they buried the body. And this one's not much better. You can just tell these two people are judging how hot everyone in the room is. And they are found wanting. This looks like an album cover for two grown men who eventually get caught sending dick pics to underage girls.
True.
Featuring Drake. And come on, how did Hitler manage to turn a drawing of a dog into a police sketch? Thank you. I'd also like to point out this is a German Shepherd, because if there was one thing Hitler was good at, it was subtlety. There are two things Hitler was very into painting, though. He very much loved painting buildings. How much so? 9 buildings. He liked painting 9 buildings. The other thing... I'm sorry.
I love it.
The other thing he liked painting was Disney fan art. And this is true. I never knew that 12-year-old me and Hitler would have so much in common. And not only did he like painting Disney fan art, he liked painting sexy Disney fan art. Yes, feast your eyes on this. This is not a tracing Hitler did. This is not a coloring Hitler did. This is original content, people. And it is amazing. I take back everything I ever said about him being a shitty painter. This is gold. I mean, that dwarf clearly fucks, right? He knows you've had a bad day at work, so you just kick your feet up and let Bashful do all the work. That's right, this dwarf's name is Bashful. You know, the way that I get bashful after I've had 3 vodka sodas and Genuine comes on. It's so sexy, I'm surprised it's not even the new Nazi mascot. Look at that. Feast your eyes on that. And you tell me that's not the fairest one of all. And so, as you're hitting your bongs and you're smoking your joints, just remember that the most terrible, fear-mongering dictator in the world definitely masturbated to minor Disney characters. Just like you. Happy 420!
I'm glad everyone came today. Lance and Lana, I believe you've got something you wanted to share.
I needed to find something to fulfill my urges.
Hey! Get out of here, you nasty! Lance, the humper, he traumatized me. I needed to heal. And then I found Laugh Lounge. We can laugh together now.
I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. I could have just been watching stand-up.
Laughing together is better. Laugh Lounge helps heal all of us. I'm so proud of all of you.
Welcome to the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for a limited time for only $19.99 a year. Laugh Lounge. Let's laugh together.
Pamela? I don't know if this is gonna reach you, because I don't know where you are. Honey, I've tried everything. Where are you? I've tried... Soup. I've tried pooping. Nothing has worked, Pam. You said you were going out to get... Sprinklers. Which makes sense because we have such a lawn. But then you never came back, babe. Do you even have your phone? Very concerned. Richard. Boop.
Richard. I'm wasted. I went to go get the sprinklers, but then I ran into Dawn. Do you remember my friend Dawn? She and I used to always strip together. But then she got a real job and left me to strip all by myself. I was walking back from the bar and I fell in a ditch. My phone only has one bar, so the communication's intermittent. I don't know where I am. I don't know what bar I went to. I don't know where the dog is. I don't know anything. Where's the dog? Love, Pam, Blue.
Yeah, I remember Dawn. Dawn stole our car and then my identity. Pam, I do not feel good about this. Babe, please come home. The kids need
Voodoo donuts.
Voodoo donuts. And they need their mom. And they need you to stop stripping. Could you please, while you have one bar left,
Play solitaire for 2 hours.
play solitaire for 2 hours? You know how that sobers you up. Play solitaire on your phone, which is a BlackBerry or an HTC Thunderbolt. And then drop me a pin. Still concerned, Richard.
Richard, you know my BlackBerry doesn't have solitaire on it. It was for business purposes. That guy gave it to me as a tip that one time. And I can't drop a pin either. I don't even know what that means. And you have to stop blaming Dawn for stealing your identity. She did what she needed to do to get a better life. And maybe if you got a better job, I wouldn't have to strip for our family. You have a job doing unicorns, which we both know is code for furry convention planning. I know it's your passion, but it doesn't pay well. Honey, I'm just gonna yell real loud. Come find me. Follow my voice and your heart if you love me. You'll be able to feel where I am. I burped. Love, Pam. Lou?
Okay. I'm gonna pretend you didn't talk shit about my job. Because we both give each other room to pursue our passions, okay? And yeah, I hear something. I'm pretty sure you're right behind the house. So I'm gonna go outside, and I'm gonna get you. And then I'm gonna put on my furry suit, and you're gonna strip for me. And hopefully the kids will have some normalcy. Because this is normal. It's 2020. I love you, babe. Keep yelling. Richard, or Big Unicorn 364.
Hey!
My brother rides an electric unicycle. It's not a punchline, but thank you for laughing. It is funny. It is. Have you seen those things? He rides a one-wheel electric unicycle. We're like constantly fighting all the time because he won't wear a helmet. And I'm like, that's a very dangerous vehicle. You need to wear a helmet. And this is my brother's logic about his electric unicycle. He's like, I don't want to wear a helmet. I'll look stupid.
Welcome everybody to Curious Comedy. Make some noise for Showdown. And your improvisers tonight are Nate, Laura, yeah, keep it going for Kristen, and not Jenny, that's the wrong, and Erica. And our special guest from Canada, Michelle. Make some noise for your host, Jay.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Who's ready for a comedy show? I am super ready. Well, I'm your host, Jay, and I am going to be hosting this whole show for you. And you, round of applause, who's been to Curious Comedy Theater before? Welcome back. Round of applause, who's here for the first time? Nice. Well, welcome. You made the right choice tonight. I do want to introduce you to a couple people who are integral to the show. Over here on the piano, give it up for Kaya. And then up in the tech booth, making it all happen, Dave Cole! And then you can't see him, but he's in our video booth. Give it up for Luke Zwanziger! We are filming the show, and we are sending it out to the internet, mainly for Russia. All right, so, actually, no, we are on this really fancy, awesome new app. It's called Laugh Lounge. It's a way for you to stream comedy, and they pick up our shows, and so we're really excited about that partnership. Check out the app. Yeah, it's super fun. Now, I do want to let you know that this is an improvisational comedy show. So we are going to be making it up all on the spot, and you are going to help prove that by giving us ideas and suggestions. So when we call from, we do want everyone to shout out what they think is a good idea. All right, so just to get you comfortable with that, on the count of 3, shout out your name. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And your middle name. 1, 2, 3. Your astrological sign. 1, 2, 3. Your favorite dessert. 1, 2, 3. It's getting like quieter and quieter. Yeah. Okay, last one. This is the loudest one. The middle name of the person you came with. 1, 2, 3. All right. Are you friends? I don't know. All right. So, thank you. You are so warmed up. I'm so excited to perform for you. All right. Well, you are also going to be the judge of these games and these things that are going to happen. Hold on. How's this table doing? It's your birthday? Great. Awesome. So you are also going to be the judge of the games and the things that you're going to see, and it's by applause, and it's on a scale of like 1 to 5. Like 1 is like, yeah, that's made up, and 5 is like, that's like Little Women, the movie. The remake, has anyone seen it? It's so good. How could they, beat the Winona Ryder version? But they did it. They did it. So, just to get you warmed up on that, I want you to rate by applause, scale of 1 to 5, like how your night's going or how it's gonna go. All right. So, is it a 1? Is it a 2? 3? 4? 5? You know the rules. You know who's involved. You know how to judge things. You know when to be quiet. Now, let's meet the players! All right. We have an amazing cast here tonight. I want you to meet them. Starting at the end, say your name and something that you're excited about.
My name is Stacey, and I am excited to play the role of Jenny Krickler tonight.
And I do want to award you 1 point for your amazing skull flower dress.
Thank you. It's
Applause.
They're all trying to figure it out.
Moving on.
Hey, I'm Michelle.
excited about today!
And Michelle is joining us all the way from Toronto. So give a big warm American.
Canada! Hi,
Can you play
I'm
Oh
Laura.
Canada?
I don't want to brag, but I started cleaning out and organizing my basement!
Oh my God. You get more exciting all the time, Laura.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kristen, and I'm excited because I got my car cleaned.
Hello, my name is Nate, and I'm excited because my ear infection is almost gone. I can almost hear you guys.
Up the ladder every
This is really sad.
And just to complete this, my name's Erica, and I'm excited because I haven't had pneumonia symptoms for a week, so things are
Okay, you are warmed up. We gotta get them warmed up. And so we're gonna play a game called Story, Story, Pow. And you are gonna give me the title of a story. Like, somebody shout out a title of a story. Little Red Riding Hood. Let's shout out like a fake story. Go. What was that over there? Jim goes to the store. Great. And then let's have all of the people come forward. I will point to them, and they must continue the story seamlessly. And if they stumble or they're thrown off, then you yell "pow," and they are out. Let's try a nice mean pow. 1, 2, 3. You are there.
You guys are ready to go.
Yeah, like, usually it's like, come on, Portland. It's like, no, we're Californians. Okay. Yeah. All right. Jim goes to the store. Here we go.
Jim Neighbors went over to the store
to buy
and a plastic bag,
which was full
of eggs. He wanted to bake the biggest eggs there ever were in the country.
So he took them back
to the oven, and he opened the door, and he looked inside the oven and said, "Wow, this is a pretty roomy oven. I could make such a huge egg in here. Maybe my girlfriend will appreciate
that.
I can actually bake." So Jim started on making a souffle
using an ostrich egg.
And an ostrich.
Okay. Give a round of applause. So, they're good. You gotta be meaner, okay? All right, let's get another title of a made-up story. Shout it out. Armpits Anonymous?
Yeah. Love it.
Wow, okay. We're gonna speed this up. Be ruthless. Armpits Anonymous.
The Surgeon General is named Pete, and he told all the people
To have a party.
To shave their
armpits
together.
The people resisted his advice because
they wanted to read
Dick.
He wanted to redick. I don't think there's anything wrong with him wanting to redick anything.
You're the first time.
New title.
Dick and redick.
I'm gonna find
I'm
the word.
two.
I'm two.
I'm two. Okay. Okay. I'm two. And I'm going to say that you can't say any word that starts with the letter S.
No.
Once upon a time, I'm two.
My name is Bobby.
And I am
two. It's me, Bobby, and I'm two. I like to walk around the park, and I ride my bike.
And I jump over. All right. Seems personal, but okay, thank you.
Okay, new title.
Long beards.
Long beards.
Oh, we were just talking about it.
Okay, long beards. You can use S, but no B's.
No B's at all, or no words starting with
That start with the letter B.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, be
Okay.
on it. Be
All right.
on it. Okay. Here we go.
Jim had an extra
facial hair
On his face. He used to use moisturizers,
but then the
Okay, new title.
edible underwear.
Attaboy underwear.
edible underwear. We'll use both. We'll use both. We'll use both. Rethinking.
I had a moment. Edible underwear, no restrictions.
Attaboy said,
I hope you wear your edible underwear tonight because I am
so looking
forward to
eating
your underwear
off
of
you.
Attaboy was totally aggressive. And she said,
don't use your teeth
when you eat my underwear.
Should Laura be out? Wait. Do you want Laura back in? Yeah. Okay.
It's totally personal, Nate. Nobody said it wasn't.
Should I be out?
Okay.
Should I still be on the stage?
Okay, balcony, my balcony folks. How you doing, balcony? Yeah. I need a title for a story. Harry Muffins. Okay, and no words that start with M. Harry Muffins.
Kelly liked to make.
All right, new
I
title.
said more real loud.
What is that?
I was gonna say mini.
Lord of the Peas. Lord of the Peas.
Right.
Okay. Lord of the Peas. No restrictions. Here we go.
Balthazar stepped
up
onto the stage
and said,
I am the Lord of
Peas,
and I will declare
amnesty to
all of ye
who watch this.
And I need my cloak
to cover the peas
and
the diamonds
and
the watermelon
and
the hair clips and the nasal spray.
For now is the greatest day we have ever
witnessed
in this lifetime. Balthazar, the Lord of the
Peas,
saith unto thee,
always remember
to
carry
your
nasal spray
because
you
don't
always
need
inhalation help.
You find yourself walking
along
a dirty road
in the middle of a desert,
and there
is low
and behold
humidity
along.
Okay, they both win.
Oh my gosh,
this is gonna be such a barn buster. So I need Michelle, Nate, and Kristen to the stage. Please give them a round of applause. They're going to be playing a game called Blind Lines, and they can't hear or see what's going to happen, so we actually have to have them leave the theater. Everyone say, get out of here! And as they leave and they can't hear anything, you, audience, will shout out lines of dialogue, and then these three will write them down. We will scatter them across the stage. When they come back, they'll do their scene, and they'll pick up the line of dialogue. They must read it, and it must make sense, or as close as we can get to it. So, we're looking for lines of dialogue from your favorite movies, poems, songs, or lines of dialogue that you make up yourself is even better. So, let's shout those out.
Is that black mold?
Is that black mold? Great. What was that there? Dogs for breakfast. Vodka. Okay, great.
My dog ate the cat litter.
My dog ate the cat litter? What was that?
If you're a bird, I'm a bird.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird. Okay. What was that? I don't like sand? Great. Is anthrax bad? Great. You have something in your teeth. Great. These are good. What is that? So you're saying there's a chance. Awesome. Hey, give yourself a round of applause. That was lovely. Now, just like a play, we are going to create some stage directions. So physical things that these actors must do. They must leave the stage, do the splits, do a cartwheel, any of the things like that. We'll put them in brackets so that they know that they have to do something physical. What is something physical that you'd like them to see? Let's do jumping jacks. Yeah.
Twerking.
A muscle man pose. Great. What was that? Backflip? No. Triple backflip. Okay. Triple backflip. What was that? Twerking. We'll put twerking in there. Last one. Oh, do a burpee. Okay. Do a burpee. They said burpee. Okay. Like what? Hey, you did it. Give yourself a round of applause. And as the people come back to join the stage, please give them the warmest round of applause! All right. So, Kristen, Nate, and Michelle, you're going to play the game of line lines. There are lines of dialogue, and in brackets, there are physical actions, things that you must physically do and make sense. So, we need a location. We need like an interesting place. Don't say the bathroom. The Alps?
Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah. What in New Jersey?
Camden.
Camden. Okay, Camden, New Jersey.
Where is
Okay.
it? What? It's right across the river from Philadelphia.
Near New York.
Thank you. All right. We are going to see this game. Count with us in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is that black mold?
No, of course not. It's not black mold.
Because if it is, I will shut this place down right now. We have high standards here.
Please, my family and I own this restaurant, and if you shut it down, then.
I don't know what this is. Write it down. Because it is highly inappropriate.
Sir, my family.
Yeah, all right. Don't say family as you're doing it. Makes it worse. Is anthrax bad? Because I see a lot of anthrax around here.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is bad. I'm the authority on the subject. I'm just gonna...
Sweetheart, how's the health inspection going?
It's not going well. He's gonna shut us down.
Oh, good morning. You vodka for breakfast? We can set you up.
You can't offer that to the...
He's a health inspector. You want vodka?
No, I do not want vodka.
Okay.
Are you family? Are you?
Yes, this is my lovely wife. We own the restaurant.
I don't know. In all my years, if you're a bird, I'm a bird. So maybe we'll just all do it together.
Well, you know what I always say. I say, my dog ate the cat litter. And then we sprinkled it around the restaurant.
Is that what that is?
No, that's anthrax.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm shutting it down.
No, please. I don't like sand.
None of us do. That's why we got into the restaurant business. We don't like sand.
We don't like sand.
You gotta give us a chance.
All right, we'll make a note of that. Does not like sand. That is an important detail.
And also, there's something you gotta know. It's.
In all my career, I've never seen such dedication.
That was a triple backflip.
Yeah. It was in the air. I'm breaking my clipboard, and I'm... So you're saying there's a chance?
Okay, that was amazing. So by a scale of 1 to 5, was that a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Okay, I want Erica, I want Laura, I want Stacey. Give these 3 a round of applause. Okay, these are amazing improvisers, but they're also really good singers. And since we've got Kyle over here, give it up for Kyle. They're going to play a game called Inner Song-a-Log. They'll be doing a scene, there'll be some stakes, there'll be some tension, and then I'll call one of them out and they'll step forward and they'll sing a song that the other players don't know what's going on in their inner monologue. And it's going to be quite lovely. So we need a suggestion for, a place. Just like, where is this happening? An alley? A valley? I like alley. Alley or valley? Like a seedy alley. Okay, great. So we're in
So just wherever you pick, Jay.
a normal, safe valley. Okay, we're in a valley. We're going to play Inner Song Monologue. It's going to be the best. Count with us in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jessica?
Yes.
Jessica?
Yes.
You came to my birthday. I didn't think you'd show up. I mean, you're the only one here, but you're so cool.
I had to come. My mother made me.
Well, thank the Lord.
I'm not going to stay long.
Well,
I don't like this valley. This house and that one are too close together. I feel cramped.
Inner Song Monologue, Stacey.
I pretend that I'm better than everyone. And while my mother tells me that's true, I must admit that I don't believe her. I wish I could be free to be a nerd, a nerdy loser like her. That's all I want, is to be a dumb jerk. But instead I pretend that I know everything and that I am better. I walk around with my nose in the air. But at night I'm lonely. I cry to myself and wish that I was her. I was her.
You have to stay. You have to stay.
I don't know. Beg me more.
Shall I kiss your
Sweetheart, are you having a good time at the party? You look amazing. You're so perfect.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Isn't she perfect?
She's so perfect.
Thanks, Mom.
She got you such a great gift. It's amazing. She has such great ideas. She knew what she wanted to get you, and she got it, and it's going to be so good.
I mean, really, just your presence in the valley is such a blessing.
Oh, I know.
Inner Song Monologue, Erica.
I've been trying to lure her to this valley for 7 months. 7 months. I've got a basement with some hog ties, and I've got a special area for runts. Yeah, some piggy runts. She might be a bully in high school, but I work here on a farm. And if anybody knows how to get back at a high school bully, it's somebody who knows how to use farm implements to do harm. I've been trying to get her here for 7 months. I've got her bed, her guest room all prepared. And I think that she'll be excited at first when she sees she has her own space.
when she sees what's in the room, she's gonna be scared. She's gonna be scared. She's gonna be scared. She's gonna be scared.
Mom, really, you don't have to be here, Mom. I mean...
It's okay, you can leave her.
I just thought I'd see where the party's gonna be before I go.
Oh, well, some of it will be up here outside.
Of course.
And then,
It's a beautiful valley.
It's just beautiful. And there's no spare rooms or extra spaces that we'll go to after that. Nothing of the sort.
Inner song monologue, Laura.
These girls think they can pull one over on me. But I'm a mother, so I know what's going on, you see. I can sense just by this girl's haircut she has a basement with hog ties. I can tell by my daughter's body that she thinks I'm surprised. But no, I know my daughter is smart and wants to be a nerd. I just pretend that I don't know what's going on so they can learn their own lessons. But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But before I leave tonight, I'm gonna make sure my daughter stays alive. Before I leave tonight, I'm gonna win, cause I'm a mother who's gonna keep her daughter alive. At a birthday party tonight, it's still gonna be fun. So later, when she thinks about her mother, she's gonna say, my mom's number one.
What does that mean? It means 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Okay, hey, get the whole cast up here. Everybody get on up here. Now, we're going to play a group game, and it's going to be called 185. We're going to do stand-up style jokes with improv principles. What? Lecture time. So, you will give us a suggestion, and they will have to come up with jokes on the spot. And it'll be 185 blanks walk into the bar. And the bartender says, we're closed. And the 185 blanks say something. Now, if they make you laugh, any sound at all from the neck up that's happy, that's a point. And if it's just crickets, then it's just not a point. It's just nothing, okay? So shout out a suggestion that you want to hear jokes about. Sharks. Great. We're going to see 185 starting with sharks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
185 sharks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. So the 185 sharks say, ugh, that bites.
185 sharks walk into a bar. Bartender says, we're closed. And the sharks say, but I wanted you to make me a sandwich.
185 sharks walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, you're too late, we're closed. And they say, but we just wanted to get hammered.
185 sharks walk into a bar and they say, you have something in your teeth.
185 sharks walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm not gonna serve you guys here. And the sharks are like, all right, guys, we gotta keep on moving.
185 sharks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the 185 sharks say, what, does that mean you're finished?
Wow, 185 sharks walk into the bar. Bartender's jaw drops.
Yeah. 185 sharks walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. And the 185 sharks say, well, do you have a back door? Because we can't swim backwards.
185 sharks walk into a bar and order a drink, and the bartender says, nah.
What else do you want to hear some jokes about? Shrek.
185 Shreks walk up to a bar. It's really low. Bartender says, we're closed. And the 185 Shreks say, okay, well, is that bar open ogre there? 185 Shreks walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. 185 Shreks say, come on, let us have at least one. You don't want to see me get ugly.
185 Shreks walk into the bar, they open the door, and bartender's like, no, you must walk!
No.
185 Shreks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we're closed. So the Shreks say, well, are you sure there is any fee we can pay you?
185 Shreks walk into a bar. They're like, I'm sorry, we just walked in here. We were looking for the bakery. And the bartender says, well, do you know the Muffin Man?
Last one. What do you want to hear jokes about? Streakers?
Yeah.
All right.
185 streakers walk into a bar, look at the bartender, and say, how's it hanging?
185 streakers walk into a bar. Bartender says, sorry, we're closed. And they say, oh, balls.
185 streakers walk up to a Subway. The Subway bartender says, well, do you want a 6-inch or a foot long?
185 streakers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we're not going to serve you here, and they don't leave, and then the security guard chases them through the bar, they go all the way around, they slide into home plate.
185 streakers walk into a bar, and they ask for a drink, and the bartender says, well, I would serve you. And they say, it sounds like there's a butt at the end of that.
Hey, that was 185. So this is where our scores are at. It's looking pretty good. Stacey, Erica in the lead. Now we're going to jump into our next game. Stacey, Nate, and Laura. Give those 3 a round of applause. We're going to play the game of forward and reverse. These 3 are going to be doing a scene. At any point I can say reverse, and they must go backwards however they were on stage and whatever they say. They don't have to say the words backwards, but just the lines have to stay in the right order, and then forward and reverse like that. So I need a suggestion for a place that there's lots of movement, lots of action, things that happen. India, thank you. What did you say? A skate rink. Yeah, because like skate world. Any Gresham kids out there? Great. Yeah, nice. Okay, so a skating rink, game of forward.
And I think, Jay, we wanted to challenge those players not in this game.
That's right.
To control our forwards and our reverses.
These will be controlled by these players. Give them a round of applause. All right. We are going to play the game of forward and reverse, controlled by the other players, and we're going to see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm doing it! I did it!
Reverse.
I did it! I'm doing it!
Forward.
I'm doing it! I did it!
Reverse.
I did it! I'm doing it! I don't think I can do it! I don't think I can do it! I'm doing it! I did it! How you doing?
Liam, this is a really good date that we're on.
Reverse.
I'm
Reverse.
I'm sorry.
Liam, this is a really good date that we're on.
Forward.
Liam, this is a really good date that we're on.
I'm sorry I broke my leg on our date.
Reverse.
doctor.
Why are you acting sexy?
Reverse.
Why are you acting sexy?
I'm the rink doctor.
Forward.
I'm the rink doctor.
Why are you acting sexy?
I spend all my time at the skate rink.
Is that it?
My day. Oh, but you seem like maybe you need to be treated.
Hey, stop!
Reverse.
Hey, stop! Hey, stop!
Forward.
Hey, stop! Stop! We're dating. It's our date.
Every relationship's delicate. That's what you learn at the skate rink.
My leg is delicate.
Reverse.
My leg is delicate.
That's what you learn at the skate rink. Every relationship is delicate.
We're dating.
Every relationship is delicate. That's what you learn at the skate rink.
My leg is delicate. It's bending all the wrong ways.
Let me see if I can set it. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. That should be fine now.
Backwards.
That's what you get, man. I'm just a skate rink doctor. I don't have any kind of degree or qualifications, except that I can skate.
Reverse all the way back to the beginning.
Except that I can skate. I don't have any real qualifications.
It's backwards.
Faster.
My leg is delicate.
You seem like you need some treatment.
Why are you acting sexy?
I'm the skate doctor.
Sorry, I broke my leg.
This is a really good date that we're on.
How you doing?
Good.
I did it. I'm doing it.
Was that a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? All right. Okay, let's get Kristen, let's get Michelle, and let's get Erica. Give these 3 a round of applause. We are going to play a game called Little Voice, and we are going to have Kristen on stage, and she's going to be at her house or somewhere in her normal life, and she's going to be talking and interacting with inanimate objects. And we just need something kind of normal, everyday to start us off, like a toothbrush. What is that object? A toaster. A toaster? Great. Toaster, yes. Okay, we're going to see the game of Little Voice in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Another day, another breakfast. Multi-grain toast. My life.
Oh, don't do that. You're doing so good with your new diet.
Oh, I can't do the no carb thing. I'm sorry, Toaster. I know we talked about it, but it's impossible.
Oh, I know, but at least you're going the whole grain route. I mean, you used to shove 18 pieces of Wonder Bread in here a day.
I tell you what, I don't think I've eaten anything that isn't bread.
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry. I know I keep you here in the kitchen, and we've talked about maybe moving you into a different room.
I told you putting me in the bathroom is a risk.
But think about it. Then I could have breakfast right after I get out of the shower.
There may be some shocking things about me you don't know.
Oh, Toaster.
Oh, Miranda.
Look, just wish me luck because I have to get this job today. I haven't worked for a long time.
Just pull it. Oh, that fell. Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah?
You have forgotten me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's me, Waffle Maker.
Waffle Maker, you're too complicated.
No.
Waffle Maker.
No, please, you're not complicated. No, you let me talk. You never use me, ever. You say whole wheat bread, but you never say whole wheat waffle.
Listen, I told you when we broke up I didn't have time for you. Nobody has time for you. What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
It's French for shit. I can't believe you would do this and forgive me again. You promised me.
Look, Waffle Maker, we had a great stretch when I was making money and didn't have to get up too early.
Yes.
Look, I loved you, okay?
No, don't you tell me that.
Yeah, don't you tell her that.
I've kept you around, haven't I? It's just...
Look at, I am dusty as shit. I am so run your fingers over me. I've not been touching wigs.
At least you're not the...
Please.
At least you're not the juicer, okay?
Dude.
Who knows where the fuck the juicer is?
Do not bring a juicer.
Dude, what's wrong with being a juicer?
Oh, shut up. Juicer.
No, you don't tell me to shut up.
Juicer, your lid is broken, and I don't have fruits. Look, I know you all love me, okay? And I want to use you all for breakfast.
That is an assumption.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I assumed. I just figured that's why you were upset. Look, Toaster and I have a good thing going. And
you
maybe...
push my button real nice.
Look, I make nutritious vegetables palatable.
She has to have nutritious vegetables first.
Yo, Juicer, I can't juice bread. Okay?
Have you tried? Why don't you try it?
I have.
Try it.
The closest I've gotten is whey protein. Look, waffle, look, the toaster can make a waffle in 2 minutes.
Wait, what? You have been putting waffles in the toaster?
Was it a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? It's 5. It's 5. And 1 extra point for our juicer over there. Hey, give the whole cast a round of applause. We have reached the end of our first half. And so we're about to find out the scores in a second, but we do want to let everybody know that if you're looking at this improv, you're like, wow, this looks so fun. It is, and we have a whole training center here, and we also offer free intro to improv classes. Yes. Yeah. Give it up for that burpee. So if you want more information about classes and those free intros to see what an improv class is like and get a discount for any of our training center classes, you can give your email over to our box office manager, Roxy. Give Roxy a big round of applause. Yeah, don't worry about us selling your information. We're not going to do that because we don't know how. Yeah. So, also, I do want to let you know about a special show happening after the show at 9:30. It's called Late Night Special. It's a talk show, and we have stand-ups, we have musical guests, we have a whole band, and it's going to be an amazing show. And normally it's like $10 to $78, but tonight, for you, it's free!
Are people going to be home at like 1, 2 in the morning?
No, you'll be home at like 11:15 like Portlanders do.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be free for you, and you're going to want to stick around and watch that show. So, can we get a drum roll, please? And in the lead so far is...
I'm glad everyone came today. Andrew, would you like to start?
I guess you could say I have an anger problem.
Everybody, we have some really exciting...
Hey, Brandon, you know what I think of your presentation?
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Thank you for sharing, Andrew. How are you doing now?
I feel great. I can watch stand-up comedy anywhere. And I'm better in meetings.
Thank you, Andrew. You have come a long way with Laugh Lounge.
Welcome to the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for a limited time for only $19.99 a year. Laugh Lounge. Let's laugh together.
Something you can tell about me by looking at me is that I'm a woman of color. It's not the kind of thing you can hide. And something that happens when you're very obviously a member of some kind of minority group is that people who are not a member of that group like to point out to you that you're a member of that group. And then they like to tell you what that means. Right? So like, for example, people have no problem coming up to me if I get a job or something like that, walking up to my face and saying something like, "Oh, so you were a diversity hire." Which is a really messed up thing to say, right? And you want to get angry and defend yourself, be like, "No, I'm here in my merit, my accomplishment, I deserve to be here, fuck you," right? That's what you want to say. But the very nature of diversity hires is that sometimes you may not actually know whether or not you're a diversity hire. So it's this kind of weird comment that fills you with self-doubt at the same time, right? So I've been trying to figure out a way to respond to that kind of comment in a way that just shuts down the conversation. I think I've figured out. The next time somebody tells me I was a diversity hire, I can respond and I can be like, "Oh, a diversity hire? Oh, no, I was not a diversity hire, no. I was an adversity hire." Yeah. I wasn't hired to bring an underrepresented perspective to the table. I was hired to start shit, make things real difficult for everybody around here. It's an adversity hire. It's a new HR initiative. I'm here to build character, yours.
So, we're going to see objection, best word in the dictionary, in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The best and only word that should be in the dictionary is love. Because love conquers all. Love is the answer. Love will make the...
Some people love differently than other people.
That's still love, though.
Objection! If love is the only word, then what are the words that you're using now? It's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. I think the best word in the dictionary is on the front of the dictionary, and it's Merriam-Webster.
Objection! That's 2 words.
Oh, good word.
The best word in the dictionary is schmoopsie. It is a
objection. There's no way that's in the dictionary.
Greg, it's got to be in there.
No.
It's just so
Look it up. Look it up.
The word in the dictionary is peace. That is the best word. Because some people, well, they might love, but some people might love through fighting. And what is better than loving dramatically or operatically is loving peacefully and spreading peace throughout the world.
Objection! What better way to spread peace than to lean to your loved one and gently call them schmoopsie?
Stop driving.
Objection! So I'm the bad guy here, gonna shoot down peace.
What is that?
You have a point first.
Right. We just finished the holidays.
Objection! It feels to me like Stacey's pandering.
Oh, all right.
If you say Merriam-Webster and you put a hyphen in the middle, it's one word. And
Objection! They're names. Not, that's a good another point. Yeah. I think the best word in the dictionary is bombastic because it means a word that is like big and unnecessarily.
Objection! He's not sure of the
He doesn't know.
30 seconds to go. The best word in the dictionary is the word is. This is a philosophical angle. I'm talking Martin Heidegger, Dasein, Big
Objection!
Big.
Kristen's making people feel dumb.
Yeah.
I used to think that Merriam-Webster was the name of one old lady. It was 2 people.
Merriam-Webster is the worst dictionary there is.
Oh, all
right, hot take, I'll take it.
Wow, this from the
That's right, because there have been dictionary wars between creators of dictionaries on who's
Okay, you're just still talking about dictionaries. You're not talking about peas.
Oh, all right, 5 seconds.
Okay, so schmoopsy, right? Like, I mean,
Objection! Schmoopsy is not a word in the dictionary.
I'm telling you, Chris.
As we come back to the best and only word we need, which is love. Don't say it.
Objections.
Schmoopsy.
I want to go again.
That's not an objection.
I heard wet.
Salty wet.
Salty and wet. And we'll see this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think I like the ocean very much.
The ocean just needs a little more time to get to know you.
I don't know, Sam. I don't think I should get any closer. My feet got wet and I feel weird about it.
That's just your toes greeting the water. As you go in, it's gonna work its way up your legs. It's gonna work itself around your hips and up to your belly button.
But that's like really intimate for, we just met. And it's already touching me so intimately.
The ocean's a communal intimacy.
Chad, inner song-along.
When you ride a wave, when you're boogie boarding, there's no feelings for you that the ocean is hoarding. It feels the same for everyone. It's got love for us all. And I had my first kiss with the narwhal. I've had many affairs with marine creatures. I've studied all of their marine-like features and gotten to know my way around a starfish. This is the first date I've been on with a human. To be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. I could get totally lost, I could take a fall, but I've got a walrus lined up for a menage a trois, and if she just gets waist deep, I can change her mind. Come on, just a few more steps. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Something went wrong. This is not normal.
Angie, what are you doing here?
I miss you.
Do you know each other?
Katie, inner song-along.
I don't get along with humans that well, or animals, or anyone really, except my journal. I took a risk coming out to see this man at the sea, and now I don't know what to do, 'cause deep down inside I want to rip off all my clothes and dive right in. I want to jump on the back of that dolphin. I want to be free from my anxiety, free from doesn't he know I'm a princess trapped in the body of a narwhal? Why can't he tell that all I wanted to be was in love and fall? In love with a man with legs, in love with a man who would take me places. Why did I give my soul to an octopus woman who made me trade places? With the narwhal. Maybe I should have thought about that. I could have been fine as an independent woman. Well, hindsight. Now I'm a narwhal. Sam, I can tell there's a connection between you and this aquatic life form.
There used to be. We went out for a while. But it wasn't right. I mean, she's nothing, but you're like a princess.
What? Really? You can see that?
Yeah. I mean, if someone's really got a princess inside him, of course I'm gonna see that. Not some freak like this.
I'm glad everyone came today. Lance and Lana, I believe you've got something you wanted to share.
I needed to find something to fulfill my urges.
Hey! Get out of here, you nasty! Lance, the humper, he traumatized me. I needed to heal. And then I found Laugh Lounge. We can laugh together now.
I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. I could have just been watching stand-up.
Laughing together is better. Laugh Lounge helps heal all of us. I'm so proud of all of you.
Welcome to the world's first live streaming stand-up comedy network. Subscribe now for a limited time for only $19.99 a year. Laugh Lounge. Let's laugh together.
Coming up next, Carl's Jr. announced this week. This is a 420 relevant joke. They will sell a CBD-infused cheeseburger called the Rocky Mountain High. It's true, it's true. The item was originally named Thousands of Black People Are Still in Jail for Weed Possession.
Yeah. It didn't.
Burger. But they dropped the name after the predominantly white focus group said, we don't want to think about that when we're hungry.
Yeah.
Or really ever, because we're white.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Hey, by the way, it's late night special!
Bill McCann, good sir. Oh my God,
Welcome back from intermission, and please everybody make some noise for your improvisers. Bring them back on stage.
All right, let's have our winner step forward, please. Second, third place step forward. All right. Okay, so these three are in the running to win it all. Yeah. And now, give it up! Now, to win it all, they still have a task ahead of them. They are going to be directors of a film. They'll be directing a film, their vision and their vision only. But they each will have a different genre of film. And they also need some suggestions from you to influence that film and maybe the title. So I'll start with you, Erica. Get the suggestions and then we'll circle back.
Okay, so first I would like something that would need to be kept clean or cared for in like a mansion. A puppy, a cat, so let's say the pets. Sure, cat, dog. And I want a really pretentious word. Indubitably. Perfect. Thank you.
All right, Laura.
Can I have an old-fashioned adjective? A word that describes a noun. Silly. Awesome. And then, can I have a habit that somebody does that's kind of annoying, but not terrible, but it really annoys you, but it's not the worst thing in the world? Chewing your fingernails. Chewing your fingernails. Thank you so much.
What is something that could be an addiction to blank, that isn't a real one? Chapstick. I heard that is primo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for the suggestions. Now, we are going to circle back, and our directors are going to reveal the genre of the type of film that they are going to be directing and the title. And please, applaud for the titles.
So I'm going to be presenting an upstairs-downstairs romance called Indubitably Abby.
I'm going to direct a horror. It's called The Silly Exorcist.
And I will be directing a cautionary after-school special called Chapstick Madness.
So we will see the beginning of all three of these films, and then we'll come back here, and then you, the audience, will choose which films go forward, and then which film gets to win it all and see the very end, because we only have time for one film to go from beginning to end. We'll start with Erica, and this is Director's Cut.
We open on the hustle and bustle of the downstairs service area of Indubitably Abbey.
Stoking the fire.
And as the camera pans around, we come to a delightful young lad who is taking care of the cats and dogs and the cat dog.
Good job, lad.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to take care of all the animals of Indubitable Abbey. I'm sorry I said it wrong.
It's okay. You're doing such a good job. Someday you'll get to be the fire person.
I wouldn't dare, sir, to dream.
You will one day if you keep it up. Just keep all the cats and the dogs together.
Well, I will, sir. Thank you.
The young man, Hans, is waiting for a secret. Only he knows that the lady of the house, the young lady of the house, is going to sneak down and play with some puppies with him.
Well, I hope the mistress likes these puppies. I've signed them up for her.
Is everyone gone?
Oh, hello, mistress. Everyone is gone. But there are several puppies here.
Oh, please let me hold the puppies, but don't tell Mama.
I wouldn't dare tell. I know you get in trouble. Well, look, here's a little scrawny one, scrappy one. Well, he's all scrappy. Well, maybe like me.
Oh, he's nipping my chin.
Oh, look at this.
In fact, Hans sings a song introducing the litter of puppies, one by one.
This little puppy right here, such a little delicate puppy. When he runs and plays around with all the other puppies. Look at this one here. Why, it's got one ear that's bigger than the other ear. Oh, these puppies get into places they should not be, sort of just like you and me.
And I name this puppy? What should I name this puppy? Perhaps I should name him after you.
Me?
He's kissing my face.
Oh, I wish I could. But if I did, well, then that wouldn't be very good of me.
Meanwhile, we cut to the young heiress Miranda's parents, who are upstairs discussing her future inheritance and love life.
I thought we'd talk about our daughter's future inheritance and love life. just talk about it together.
Just get it over with.
Just do it.
Yes. I think she should marry the prince down the street.
I agree.
He's got big eyes and huge dreams.
Yes. Great, we figured it out.
Amazing.
But I know that you don't want to give up your money, dear.
No, I've hidden it all in a well.
You hid it in a well? I didn't know you hid it in the well.
First time, secret time.
Oh my God.
Surprise, it isn't your birthday.
I feel like it is.
So that if we hid it in the well and our daughter gets married, we wouldn't have to give it up. Where's the money? I don't know.
You know, when we got married and it was a forced marriage, I didn't know if I'd fall in love with you, but right now I look at you and I say, I won the lottery.
Really?
And all that money is down a well.
Oh, down a well! Right? I have something to tell you.
What?
I want to go on vacation. I want to get away from here.
May I come?
Of course you can go.
I got nervous.
Because we don't do anything. We always have to look at the chairs. We just sit.
We do.
We wait.
I know.
And then when our daughter comes, she tells us something disappointing.
And at that moment, their daughter comes in doing something disappointing.
I've got a puppy.
Bulba and blackout.
We open on a stone room deep inside a Catholic church somewhere where a woman is not tied to a bed, but she is tied to a bed. She's tied to a bed.
I like it.
Yes. Without consent. And because she has been biting her nails. And just then a very, very silly, silly priest enters.
Father Frederick, just untie me. I want to bite my nails.
I will, but first, let me get out my handkerchief. Whoa!
If I wasn't tied up, I'd slap you on your butt.
Hold on. I wish this was shorter. I asked for a shorter one, but okay, all right. Whew, what did you just say?
You heard me.
This priest has been working with this woman for 2 weeks. This is the last day to finally relieve her of her demon.
I'm going to try one last thing, and if this doesn't work, well then, bunkers! I don't know what to do.
You'll have to do something extreme.
Look at the flower. Squirt! The power of fun compels you! The power of fun No, stop liking it so much! It's supposed to have, like, the demons come out of you. You seem like you're just taking it in.
No, I want them out. I want them out.
All right. I'm getting a weird feeling about this. I think I'm going to have
Let
to...
me bite one nail.
No.
Let me bite your nails.
I can't. You know I can't do that.
Ooh.
No.
And we cut to a family far away who's just moved into a new house with a daughter and a mother and whoever else wants to be in the family.
Anyone want breakfast?
This house is stupid.
Now, your mother and I found this house specifically because it was built on an Indian burial ground.
That's right. We wanted something unusual and powerful.
We're so far from the city, though. I bet you love this, sis.
I love this because it's so beautiful, and we get new experiences, and now I don't have to go back to my high school bullies, because we get a new high school now.
Now. Probably gonna be bullies there.
Dad, you don't know that, okay? Because there might not be, and what if I was the cool kid?
Honey, not cool
location, not cool the new location. Changing where you are doesn't change who you are.
This was a previous cat. The parents are nicer to their daughter.
Honey, I really hope it works out for you.
Me too, kid. Can I put my A+ on the fridge again?
Sure, hon. Here, sit down. I made you breakfast. I put a smiley face on it, just the way you like it.
Your mother cooked that egg in a very roomy oven. It's a very big egg.
That's right. It's an ostrich egg.
Can you make me one with a frowny face?
Yes, I can, Joseph.
All done.
And we learn everybody's names in the next phrases.
Joseph, get a chair and sit next to your sister, Rebecca. Ed,
Put it in between
put the
my-
paper down and talk to your children.
How's things?
Stupid.
So great.
It's like the worst.
It's like, imagine walking into school and then approaching the coolest kid and then accepting you.
Imagine walking into school and approaching the coolest kid, and then like some Lovecraftian otherworldly creature comes out of their face and eats your face.
What?
I have trouble relating to you.
And we cut to later when Rebecca is in her room by herself. Just thinking about how awesome life is.
Hey, Mr. Cool Kid. I'm Rebecca. No, stupid Rebecca. Do something cooler.
But suddenly Rebecca starts to do something she's never done before. A slightly annoying habit. Of biting, yeah.
That was amazing. Oh, if I put my hands over my face, my zits are covered.
And while she's biting her nails, her dad comes in and notices.
Hey. Excuse me.
No, Dad, please.
Sir?
You know to do the secret knock.
I never come into this part of the house.
What? Let me show you my wall of A+.
Well, that's very good. Look, I just...
But she keeps biting her nails.
Hey, kid.
And we cut to a close-up of the nail biting, like a super zoom in. There we go. And zoom out.
Oh no, I got so drooly.
Look, hey, I just wanted to say you're going to do fine in school, all right? And if somebody doesn't like you, for you, why, then they're crazy.
What?
I don't know. Try my best here, kid. I love you and I wish you luck, huh?
Where are you going?
Honestly,
Jenny, oh, Dad, wait. What about this A+?
I saw all your A+. But maybe instead of getting so familiar with your studies and your books, what are you doing?
I said, whoa. How do you become recognizable at school? You have a thing. My thing is eating my fingernails. Why? I don't know yet.
Oh, gosh.
And see. We open in the hallway of a bustling high school. It's the first day of school. The kids are putting their books in their lockers, hanging out and deciding who's going to be friends with whom.
Yes, no, yes.
You guys have a good summer?
Yeah.
My summer is really good. So I had a good time.
The quiet girl's Kelly. I had to get a job.
Whoa, Tony, that's tough.
It's all right.
I went to summer camp and totally banged.
Like your finger on a board or something that must have hurt. Oh, okay.
I went to a monster truck rally. It was pretty cool.
This is Bobby. He's the coolest kid in school.
That's so friggin' cool, Bobby!
They let me drive one of the trucks. They just called me down from the audience, and I got to, I killed a guy.
We cut to that scene.
Today is the best day.
No, that's not gonna work.
Yeah! No, he's not trained the way I'm trained.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having a good time.
No, I've got a family.
That was my dad. That's why I had to get a job. You know what, Bobby? You're still cool.
Thanks, Tony.
That's so cool.
Just then, Andrea, who's next to Bobby, she starts talking about this new thing she started doing over the summer.
Yeah, so over the summer, I started getting into lizards.
No, it has to do with chapstick.
Yeah. Over the summer, got a bunch of lizards together.
They're so dry?
They're so dry, and I was like, fellas, listen up. And they were like so happy. I've been meeting them on Fridays, and they just come to me like I'm some sort of god. You guys want to come with me after school? Yeah. I got like 12 chapsticks at hand.
I don't know, man. Like, my parents say, like, lizards are like a gateway.
Gateway to what?
Chapstick.
Hey,
You got that right.
hey, you better be careful with that chapstick.
He steps forward and delivers his monologue on what happened to him on chapstick.
I thought I knew who I was. I didn't. I thought I couldn't reach rock bottom. I did. It was chapstick. One Burt's Bees is never enough. Yeah, I ate it. It can happen to you. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to housewives. It can happen to paper boys. It can happen to CEOs.
And the monologue's over.
Yeah, I'm not really eating it. I'm just helping lizards.
That's how it starts.
What?
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Look at this and look at this body.
Yeah?
It's a chapstick addiction-riddled body.
All right, whatever.
That's why I had to come back to this high school. I'm 37.
But Bobby's wild, so he's not afraid to go.
I'll do it. I'll play with your lizards.
And then something happens that Kelly never expects. Bobby invites her too.
You want to come with me?
She's the quiet one.
Oh, yeah. I know you're coming. I know where they are. You're in charge.
Yeah, follow me.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey.
What about you? You want to get down with some lizards?
Kelly, don't do it. It's
Catch
so cool.
the
Let me do it.
chapstick. You got this?
Kelly, Bobby could probably take it. Bobby could change your life. Uncap it.
Feel the wax.
Wait. You guys, in school, you're gonna get in trouble.
Do it. Do it.
No,
Do it.
please don't.
Do it.
This
Do
is
it.
cool.
Do it.
All right, let's get All right, what has happened? What is to come? Why should this audience vote for your movie?
Oh, Miranda and Hans have just started to find love over puppies. But the money's in a well. Maybe there's a Lassie thing that's going to happen, because that's what's going through my head. That is on Indubitably Abbey.
silly exorcists, we still haven't solved one big question: is why is the demon making people chew their nails? And the even bigger storyline I'm interested is, will the dad figure out a way to talk to his children? Let's find out.
Kelly has put the chapstick to her lips because of each and every one of you motherfuckers. And now you need to see the consequences of her actions that were entirely caused by peer pressure from you on the second act of Chapstick Madness.
You will vote by applause. You'll applaud for everybody because they're human beings with emotions and dignity. But I'll put my hand over the heads of each of these directors, and the one that you like the most and you want to see continue, hoop and holler and applaud the loudest. So let's start that applause. You want to see the end of Erica's film? Laura's film? All right, take it away, Laura.
Incredible. It's been 2 weeks since we last saw our scene from The Silly Exorcist, and the daughter now looks terrible in her bed. She's, yep, that's so terrible. Her mother is worried, her father is worried. They don't know what to do. She's not like the daughter that they knew.
Oh my gosh, honey, what? Look at her.
Like,
she's chewed her fingers into little nubs. What is going on?
And they've asked the local sheriff to come help.
I called the cops.
Is somebody biting their nails too much?
Yes, officer, our daughter, she can't stop.
Just shake it off, shake it off.
Okay, maybe we need somebody better.
Yeah, you probably should call a psychiatrist.
Officer, wait, officer, can I just,
Do you want to have a man conversation?
do you think maybe I should recommend, just a little bit of chapstick?
No.
Okay.
That stuff is worse than meth.
All right.
But I am a. Oh my God! Stop! No! Oh my God! You need to call a priest. There's nothing demonic.
The silly exorcist. The silly exorcist by himself. Who's about to get a phone call for help. I just want to see the silly exorcist.
Jerry, pick up, damn it.
Hello? No, that's the wrong one. Hello? No. Oh, face phones! Oh, there we go.
Jerry!
Yeah!
It's me, Nathan.
What? Who?
Nathan!
Oh, hey!
Your
Sheriff
brother!
Thought we agreed not to talk.
Well, circumstances made me look past you having an affair with my wife. Anyway, so.
That was just silliness.
I know, dang it. There's a really bad, demonic nail-biting thing. The worst I've seen in my career.
I'm gonna be right there.
And do not come down the chimney.
Don't tell me what to do.
We cut to the chimney.
More of this.
We watch the move down the chimney. It's a long, long chimney.
I've been stuck up here. Hi.
Yes? Something happening here?
It's a horizontal chimney. It just keeps going forever. Nope, I guess not.
Oh, what?
Hello, it is I, the silly priest.
And scene!
We're now at Drea's house. All the kids decided to come over, and most of them are on chapstick. The only one who's not is Eddie, whose dad died and who had to get a job over the summer.
Can you guys see your lips? Look at that.
I feel like someone else's lips.
You guys, I have to close the Dairy Queen soon.
Do you think you could put this in the chocolate shell dip?
Look, I shouldn't have. Look, it's one thing, you know, I've got responsibilities now, and you guys are all just acting super weird since you got into chapstick. Super weird.
What do you mean? Drea walks over to the ice cream dispenser faucet and high out of her mind on chapstick starts pouring it into her mouth, catching it in her mouth until she chokes and dies.
Oh no! No!
That was the custard!
Not another one!
What?
I just mean I've lost 2 people that are close to me.
We cut to Bobby and Kelly talking about what they should do. I'm gonna drop out of school. I'm gonna run away from home.
Hold on.
Let's live in a motel together.
You have so many good ideas.
I know I do.
You never talk, but when you talk, it's beautiful. We should live in a motel and do chapstick.
We cut back to the whole party happening. And Bobby delivers a monologue about what it's like to have watched a second person die in front of his face. Yeah. I'm sorry, not Bobby. What did I give your name? Tony.
You think this is cool? Huh? Is that what you think? Well, I'll tell you what. I might be nobody, but I know that this is not cool. You're ruining your life, man. You're ruining it. Don't you see? There's more to life than shiny lips protected by extreme weather.
But then Kelly walks over with the chapstick. Tells him what'll make him feel better. Hey, Tony. I know we didn't talk much when we were in school and stuff. I just want to let you know that I think if you just put chapstick on your lips, you'd be better.
Don't do it.
I've lost everything. But maybe.
Tony.
We see the ghost of his dad behind him, looming over him.
Tony, I didn't die in a monster truck accident for you to throw your life away.
You're not even here, Dad.
Am I?
Wait, is that your dad? I hear a voice.
Look.
What am I hearing?
I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should do right now. Tony.
Could you do it?
You've got a tough decision ahead of you. 2 great movies, 2 great women, 2 great directors.
We're all those things, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay.
I just wrote that. Can we get a little like what's happened, what's to come, what's in the grand finale?
Great question, Jay. In The Silly Exorcist, we've just learned that the Silly Exorcist's brother is a cop, and they had a falling out. Will they come back together? How deep is the rift between them?
Such a good people.
Yeah. Thank you. Will the dad learn to talk to his kids normally? We still don't know. Will there be a crazy, demonic, crazy scene? Probably. If you want me to work chapstick in there, I will. I think that's my pitch, The Silly Exorcist.
Here we go.
You guys are mean. I really thought you were going to let Tony avoid the chapstick and be the voice of reason, but no.
No, each and every one of you reveled in the pain of a person who was grieving, and you encouraged him to partake in a habit that we know is destructive.
We did!
And now, you need to see the consequences of your actions, and will any of these kids survive the madness that is chapstick?
You know the drill. Hoop and holler applaud for the one that you want to see continue and to win it all. Let's start that applause. We want to see the end of Laura's film. Stacey's film. I can't tell. It's both? Do you want them both to win? They will direct the end of both of their films and star in them. So give up your winner, Laura!
What's happening? All right, I have to think for a second.
Hold on, we're gonna figure this out. So we cut to the room where the girl is tied to the bed and she's going insane, like absolutely insane, and there's things flinging to the wall.
No, no!
Not you, the other girl.
We did never go back
I know,
to that girl.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, I bought you something.
It turns out that this dad, oh, did we already name you? We did.
Ed.
Right. This dad changed his name to Ed because he was Tony as a kid when he was on chapstick.
Good one,
Look,
good
I
one,
didn't
good one.
like who I used to be. And I lost my dad real early, which is why I don't know how to be a dad. But I know it involves something to do with monster trucks. Right?
Some dude just came down the chimney.
Send him in here. It must be that priest.
Look, guy, Santa?
Hey! You want some chapstick? Oh, tiny snakes! That's just a little joke.
Hey everybody, this is my brother Gary. Don't ask us about our past.
And we cut to their past.
Listen.
We cut to the past where they are all doing chapstick.
What?
They're all kids.
What? You want to be a clown priest?
What's so weird about that?
What? You're still in high school?
Yeah?
Oh, wait, we're kids.
Yeah.
At least I don't want to become a cop.
What? I like law.
You're
And
the
crazy with chapstick, they get into a huge fist fight with each other. That's right.
I don't know what that was.
The chapsticks made me crazy. I gotta quit this stuff.
Me too.
I'm gonna keep doing it. It's fun.
Come back to the present.
So, looks like somebody's got a problem.
Here, can you help her? Please.
You want to buy this nail here? Oh! There it is. Come on. It's so close. Ah! Come on,
Gary. Come on.
I've tried too many of these exorcisms and I can't do it. I can take off the wig. Silliness doesn't work. What she really needs is a parental figure to talk to her for real.
But just then, as he's saying, he puts his hand on her shoulder and she eats him.
That's what she needs. No!
And then she's addicted to chapstick and possessed. Honey, I think he's right. All she needs is you, honey.
I went to the store and I got the first thing I could think of. Nail polish. All the cool girls wear nail polish. Look, it would do me the greatest honor. If I could put nail polish on you,
I got no more nails.
we'll paint the ends of your stubby fingers. Now, I want you to know that it doesn't matter what other people think of you.
What?
You shouldn't be pressured to do things that you think are wrong.
Ah.
You should let your own light and truth guide you. You don't want to end up at a Dairy Queen drinking freestyle custard out of a spout.
And as he paints her finger stubs, she belches and the priest pops back out. And the movie ends with a rousing group song about family relationships and the power they hold.
I used to be obsessed. Now I'm not. The only thing I'm obsessed with is my family.
It's love that pulled her away from the hell that was caused 'cause we live on Indian graves.
I thought everything was super lame, and it still is, except my sister, she's significantly less lame than I thought she was.
Last announcement, stick around for late night special as our guest. We would love to have you. You are actually a very, very fantastic audience, so give yourself a round of applause.
Please. Stephen Wilbur, one of the voted one of the best comics in Portland. Siren and the Siege is an incredible Portland band. Great. We're gonna interview Michelle. It's gonna be a great, super fun show. So stick around for that.
For sure. So before we get out of here, just 2 questions. Cass, did you have fun tonight?
Yes.
Audience, did you have fun tonight?
Yes.